Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's go straight into it with medium mode with Mecha Jones. So the plan is simple. We use bombs and more bombs. We also use like other military guys to figure out how they would work. Like let's try a bomb start this time around. Will a bomb start even be helpful? It'll be like extra lanes. I mean, starting at round 1 is factually helpful. It is a thing that we keep reminding. Let's see how much this starts once we get to round 3. Do you leak any lives? Yes, you would suck completely, so don't use a bomb start on chimps. I mean, I don't know how many of you are starting chimps with a bomb, but I guess now you know. Don't. It's pretty bad. Okay, but attack speed is incredibly useful. Look at the difference from what we were doing recently. If we need any more, then we do that. Alright then. And that's the end of the amount of speed upgrades you can get. Who needs models when you can launch an entire fleet of missiles? I just realized it's like, why get the upgrade when you can just get the Striker Jones himself? Yeah, that'd be more useful because you just upgrade the bomb. Alright then. Time for liberation, as you would put it. Probably put him like heal. Yeah, it's like thing about it, you don't need his entire radius. You just need like a bit. Also, Strikers has a lot more range than I thought. Man, there's so many more just like range people with range. Just like all the healers have a lot of range. I mean, ability. You know the whole story. It's like probably ability and things that I'm not counting towards. That would be very helpful to rumble, yada yada yada. Yeah. So instead of that, we do this. Use a platoon of bombs. To get a platoon of bombs, we need more bombs, so we have to go save up to get like a camo village. Yeah, camo village, get like cheaper stuff. So yeah, the plan is simple. We just like put the village down, get like cheaper economy stuff. So deal with that. Now we have cheaper things for future events, and then we go get like we probably don't need 2. Okay, but yeah, I have the upgrade to last 2. 3. No, for why this strategy is a terrible idea. We have no cower detection at all. And thus we should not prepare, and thus we should expect to leak camo balloons constantly. Oh, well, on the one round that matters. So this strategy will not work. So then, with that in mind, let's go camo hunting. And now with that, we have that, so we'll be good to go. Now this, we should have this. So let's go bombard the lands more effectively. Yeah, we have even cheaper rounds of explosives. Truly cluster bomb spamming. I guess we'll upgrade this one to be the cluster. Yeah, everyone in this radius means everyone in this radius will basically be upgraded. So let's see how useful this idea is. Anyway. So, okay, let's do that. You know what? I think do we use like other types of bomb towers, but you know what? No, we gotta have to have faith in the recursive cluster unit. I forgot what the double pricing thing is, but I think it means that we in fact do not have the attack speed one. That's all that matters. So we can just save up to get this one. Okay, now that we have one of those, we'll be good to go to collect the rest of the units. For 3 bombs. Power to ignore the power of colors. For 3. Boop. The funny bomb man testifies. That. Yes, we gotta commit to the bit. We gotta use recursive clusters for everything. I think the real problem is that we can't do this strategy from the start because we lose lives, and losing lives means we die. So yeah, I think. I mean, it does cover the kind like this. Like, yeah, it does indeed just cover up the one spot that, like, the extra attack range that we get from the village and this and all that. It does mean that even the ones in the back, will still be able to hit important important balloons and targets. So yeah, and of course. Everything on the main line here is dead, so that's always a funny thing to mind though. Let's do that. Yeah, I could think of like heavy bombs, let's do that, No one cares, just throw more bombs. Use all the bomb towers to throw bomb towers at everything. So there we go. We'll probably now proceed to upgrade, like, you are the second one. You are the third one if you want, making you the third one now. The boop. Well, probably should have done when the real guys were in lanes instead of like the jokers, but who cares? Any explosives. Ether alcohol. It's much like the funny laughers. I think we'll go according to plan if we have a funny laughter. Alright then, I guess that's that. Can't get anything else except for more of this. Yep. Get that. Get this. And just upgrade the last of our army into recursive clusters, since I do not think we'll get enough for this, but we probably should have saved up at the end, so that's the end of that. Yep. We probably could have saved this strategy for like when we actually need it for like a apocalypse mode, but doing this now, it seems like a better, grander, and more funnier way of doing things. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Training all of our skills to learn this. That's valid. So increase attack range and pop 2 extra layer for shots. Yeah, this little reminder for me in the back. Yeah, Chuckle Jones's blast can pop balloons and push them back. All balloons in radius. All bomb powers to 10% faster. All black balloons are less resistant. Makes all black balloons less resistant to explosive damage from all monkeys. That's a global effect, so that's neat. Increased power of nearby things, plus 5 points, and plus 25% speed, which is why so many towers can just hit everything all of a sudden. And that means all the features are going on. And this is why even a tower back over here suddenly can hit a thing like... Wow, we probably could actually gotten the thing, like, okay, that's wild. Anyway. Wow! Okay, wow, I did not expect us to actually have the quadruple, like 4,000! Insane! We could get a real hero! Like Adora! Or Admiral Brickle. Nah, Swallow or Chorus though. We could get a Ziggly. I don't know what to do about that. Instead, let's not. And continue our journey. Oh, reverse mode. Yeah, right. That's a mode we've never done yet. You know what? We'll leave that for a special video later. For now, military mode. So the plan is simple. We mortal till we can't no more. I'm kinda curious. Like, what if we just like never have anything? Like, all towers have to, you know what, random bird shouts. All towers have to be on the castle itself. Let's go. Because all of them have some level of global range, so why not? Moving you back to hopefully deal with Stragglers battle. I mean, it seems to have worked. This big old blast radius and yeah, I guess popping all strategies. So I think the biggest one, if I don't understand, it's only good if we're fighting like a large number of balloons in a circle. So yeah, I currently we need to deal with all of those goddamn things escaping our grasp. Then signal flare is a noteworthy one. Yes. Like, yeah, it's like signal flare does last to make them last this one to attack hammer balloons and remove their things, so but it is the most expensive out of them all, so that's something I'll keep in mind though. So I really gotta do is get more attack speed, because man, are you missing? How are you missing so much? You missed again! I could try to like micromanage, but that's like too much effort. Instead, let's do that and still miss attacks. How do I not miss attacks? Maybe I should have gone. Maybe I should go for the big that thing. It's still talk fast impact balloons, wild waves, and like yeah. This doesn't help at all. Dang it! Foiled again. Cycle zones, well, helpful here. Like, attacking faster would be helpful, yeah. I don't necessarily know how to place them here. So instead, with was alright then. Let's do it. I mean, Pi should have. If he not. Okay, yeah. I went back in time to redo placements. I assume that hopefully I have to hope that it actually is in line. So now he can actually do something and we can let things do. Yeah, now much more useful and this one should be upgraded still. I think. Wait. Courses we've been foiled so easily so many times by like simply something moving slightly faster than we were prepared for. Although this strategy is completely useless since if we get heavy cell then what's the point of having things be slightly stronger against the against lead balloons? We need counterattacks in. And that's like the real thing. Also, yeah, that attack just hits like really far away. Dang it. Okay, I think. So I think the real thing of now is yours. Okay, yeah, it's like, dang it. It's getting through. It's like the one camera balloon. You know what? Easy solution to all our future problems. Put that there. Get tickler flail. Now what are you gonna do? Balloons! I have mastered the art of doing this battle. So, yeah. That's where I think Cell Sock only works if like you go the top half. Wild. I mean, I guess we can get. I guess we can try to get like all of the mortals. With all the mortals combined, we are like the mortal squad, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, we lost way more lives this strategy than the other. Then again, it's probably because I picked like the wrong order to get things. So yeah. Also, wow, that it decamers them, then explodes them. The decamering one is actually way larger than the range of them exploding. Alright then, so that's something to keep in mind. And if that, so yeah, that's the case then not much to do about that. So if all that combined, I guess we can like use all of our knowledge and to make the perfect Striker Jones team for Apocalypse. I don't know how good the Striker Jones team will be against actually getting a secret challenge, but a challenge thing, but we'll see. But what we can really do is get this. So nowadays, now we shouldn't have any more problems. Just press the button that makes the mortals go more. Truly, I have no idea what else to do. You also have this funny button. This makes the missiles go more. We probably should have saved that for a round where Moabs exist. Like so. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's try that again. I think I know what we need to do first. First things first, move this closer up so Striker Jones can indeed use that. Move that here. And then do this. Boop. Boop. Bap. Beep. Boop. Bop. To get more accuracy. Because you can see more accuracy. I think what we want is the accuracy increases in speed. Now with that we get this. Dang it. That we somehow miss them more often. Oh yeah, wait, we also don't have the thing green balloons anymore. Okay, we get thorny stuff, that should help with that. Hopefully. Yes, let's get thorny stuff now, so that should light balloons on fire, which means there we go. We can now deal with leaking, except for not that amount of leaking. There. Okay, wow, okay, yeah, this is somehow even worse than the previous strategy. Okay, noted. I'll keep that in mind again. Wow. Just popping balloons instantly is better than whatever nonsense I was thinking. So, might be able to handle like the cow balloons or whatever, but it's like, who cares? Just attack faster. Attack speed truly is the strongest stat in the game. Because why have one attack that has a high chance of missing when instead you can just not miss at all and solve all of the problems like that. But yeah, we guess we continue down this path then of like getting signal flare. The real thing we do is not use the ability for round 40 where the okay, wow, this did worse. The like no messing around things with like the top half, middle half did way better than this. Signal. I think signal flare only does that though, so something like that was probably a bad idea. So that, yeah, no. Alright then. If we actually survive this, oh god, we actually survived that. Wild. Okay, yep, nope, got it. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay then, noted. It's been noted indeed. You all saw that for yourselves. Like, nothing beats just shooting faster and having bigger shots, so you don't miss things. Although what's about to get forced? Like, you think the bigger shots forced, but maybe shooting faster? Let's shoot faster now. Okay. Maybe we shoot even faster? Oh, maybe the bigger shots would have helped here. See, that's like the thing that will be that like we have to decide here. With shooting faster is helping us. Let's shoot even faster then. So let's do that. We're now shooting even faster. So that's good. So I mean, don't really know what else to say besides shooting faster is a grand idea. Alright then. Of course we probably need bigger radius to make sure we pop balloons. There's now less red balloons leaking, hopefully, possibly. Maybe I should have waited for Circle Jones. I mean, I guess I can still wait for Circle Jones. But yeah, it's like, trying to only plant towers onto the castle wall isn't. It has been proving quite interesting. I mean, they're also trying to use mortals in a level that was not really designed for them in mind. There, we got Trickle Jones Olio now. So there's that in mind as well. And Trickle Jones in a more battles Trickle Jones place, so that should be good. Now that, we have this, and now we do that. And we drop, we just make sure that nothing passes through, at least often. Things will pass through, and it will happen often, but not as often. I think so. You see, we saved some mana shield, and that's the difference. That's the difference in talent skill. Heavy cells do more damage, do that, do things. Okay, so that means... I guess, yeah, it's get heavy cell now. Why wait for that? It is doing stuff as we speak, so... I think the real thing is that this we then get that. To make so we then, like... focus our shots into one spot, get spawning stuff. Suit. That was the suit. We were off by 1 point if we got, like... Now, there is no order in which we could get, which we could have done without dying, without losing any lives, but... there was an order in which we could have done things to make it battle. Shooting faster is this battle for this tower setup. So get that, and now we don't need to worry about anything else as we save up. But I mean, doing a poor tower placement. If we need one more tower to make sure everything works, then I guess we can. Well, I have 1% spawning stuff, so it's like spawning stuff do not stack last time I checked. Okay, using the logics and physics. Yeah, the decounting range is actually way bigger than the actual range of the cannon itself. That is something that I do find interesting. So when we go that, we like we just save up now for real stuff. Okay, well, there's not much I could have done for that. We do that. Okay. There's not much to the fan when you're not using the powers that be. Okay, and so. I mean, we'll find heal. Yeah, we'll find heal. Again, there are rounds that you get a lot of money from. What adds up is that this is one of these rounds. And with the power of both of them combined, we can, like, leap everything now. This time around, we do not use our 2 noteworthy abilities until 3 noteworthy abilities until after the more episodes up, because starting on small balloons with even faster shots does nothing for us. Remember that. Me. Alright. Boom, firepower, go. Deleted. Delete them all. And now we're back to normal firing speeds. Well, you see that like hyperfire mode now will go back to normal. It feels so slow. Wild. Sounding cells with special balloon probably off of all, but the biggest balloons boys stuff melts to 5 layers of each shot and burns no lab past balloons for extra damage. Guess we could get that, but I mean, why get that in question when instead you can just get your third and final tower? Yes. My placement would start causing OCD, forcing infinite suffering. But that is something that we'll just have to live with. Can you tell that I don't? And this is why I could never micromanage the universe. So, yeah, it's like, why micromanage all that? Like, just use the ability to micromanage it for you. Yeah, that's all I feel for. So let's get the terrain breaker, and then from there we can get yeah, like I said, this one will just be top middle path. So, like a 4, 2 blanks. Alright then. Strategy meeting is a go. Now that, you can get shell shocked. And pass a reload. And now we're good to go. There's nothing else for us to get. Except for the big one. I mean, what else do you want me to say? It's the big one. And only one person can really benefit from the coat of arms buff. So I guess you can see you can get like the battle group, yeah, increase stun layouting, increasing points of damage and puzzle. But I mean, if we did that path, it would be good. But nuclear bombardment has now been achieved. Boop. Yep, there we go. Solved all our problems. Yeah, instead of needing to use all our weaponry to deal with Moab. Whoops. Yeah. Just deal with that. Accidentally push the wrong button there. It's fine. We handled it. Deal with that. That, but how are they getting through for our Monaco defenses? Deal with that. Yeah, deal with that. Deal with this. Take that. Throw that into the layout. Shoot! 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 Ah, dang it. Well, I'll pay a fortune. Okay, let's try that again. The plan is simple. We slow down, just hit that with a stunning rocket launcher, it dies. Drop this onto that one, so that one dies. We then win. Yeah, it's like we can't actually survive the rest of the onslaughts, so yeah, we now just repeat the cycle again, and there we go. No more fancy Duke needs fancy nonsense when you can just win. What but that? Activate codex. Mess up again. Waste all the money we got from the early rounds. Do that. Slow down. Fire at will. Okay then. This is definitely a scuffed round. So instead of, I mean, I guess we get popping all now, but yeah, that's not really how I wanted this to go. Do that because we literally cannot beat it all. So that's do that. We win now. I don't see how anything else can even come close. Oh boy. Gotta like focus all up and onto this one. Yeah, shoot. Focus fire. There we go. We did it. We saved the world. So I guess, like, I mean, we should save for Papa Noir. Let's be real. That feels like the obvious one to do. Okay, well, I mean, I guess never mind. Who needs any of those other things when you have this? So once that happens, we activate all our abilities, melt it down as quickly as possible, and there we go. We win. We are put in a deficit. That is just a fact. God dang it. But it's fine. I mean, technically, I guess next time we try to do the Apocalypse one. If Sucker Jones? Yeah, since I noticed that this time it is getting rather late. Alright then. So yeah, I guess next time we complete... We complete the lesser medium... we complete the Apocalypse challenge, where we try to get to 100 by the way, so let's see if we can do that. And, well, I guess we might as well see the full strength of Sucker Zones and the... and his towers, right? Yeah, guess I'll see you guys then. Yeah, bye.